Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, pleased to be joined by Bryce Poss of Howell Baseball. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So I know that you're in the middle of, technically still the off season, but I know that practices aren't that far away.
Yeah, I think tryouts are in 3 weeks, maybe. So, yeah, definitely ramping up and getting ready to get outside soon.
Yeah. How ready are you for this season? Because, because from people that I've talked to, it looks like that everyone is, ready for this upcoming year because the division is going to be so good.
Yeah, everybody's super excited. We're all working really hard and stuff in the weight room and all that, and kind of left a bad taste in our mouth after losing to Brighton last year in the district championship. So that's kind of motivating everybody.
Yeah. What was it? I mean, it's like, the thing is, baseball is always this game where, anything can and usually will happen. Someone lays down a base hit or lays down a sac fly or a bunt or something like that, and anything can and usually will happen. That's why I love it. But
Mhm.
overall, just how excited are you to get going because you have a lot of returners coming back?
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of experience on the mound, especially. So we'll be getting a lot of pitchers back, which is really exciting because that's where it all starts. Pitcher touches the ball every every time, so gotta gotta be good on that portion of the game.
And you're primarily a pitcher, so when you step on the mound, do you ever get nervous or anything?
I try not to. I try to stay within myself and all that. Can't get in your head too much because that's when you start throwing wild pitches or whatever. So just playing the game that you can and that you did 10 minutes ago in the bullpen without a batter there is kind of the name of the game.
Yeah. Um. What's your with without giving too much away? What do you think is your best pitch? Like best style of pitching or something?
Yeah, I really like my changeup. I just started getting it going last year. It's been a harder pitch to throw for me my whole life. So I started getting that, and I'm a lefty, so tails down and out from righties, which is hard pitch to hit.
Hey, nice. I'm a lefty too, so.
Cool.
So what's been like, going because this is your senior year, and of course you're not continuing athletics past this year. So what do you want to accomplish, out there because it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a tough year because how good the division is. But overall, what's the biggest thing that you're entering with?
I think we just need to like the team needs to play as best as they can, and each individual player needs to play to the best of their ability. And I think that we have the chance to do that, and like we have the guys that are going to be uh, enough motivation to push these other people, kind of into their roles on the team and make them the best they can at that spot. So I think if we end the season just leaving it all out there, that'll be a that'll be a good end to it.
Um, of course, what got you into pitching? Because I know like when, probably when you started playing baseball, everyone plays all these different positions and all that. What
Mhm.
really got you wanted to try this?
Yeah, I kind of started throwing from a younger age, like or I started throwing uh, a little bit older actually. So I didn't even start playing baseball till like fifth grade, which I know a lot of people play it like down in t-ball and stuff. But I was always a bigger kid growing up, and I kind of was able to just throw the ball a little bit harder than the other kids my age. So it kind of just progressed into that, and I really started focusing on pitching probably in like eighth or ninth grade, um, and that's definitely been my main thing ever since.
Yeah. Because the thing is, it's because I mean, having and also, I mean, there's not many 6'6" pitchers out there to either. What's it like having that? Is that an advantage for you or something?
I think it is, especially like regardless of pitching, I think just mound presence, like me standing out there on the mound is probably some sort of, factor just in intimidation or other things like that. And it also helps with the release, getting the ball out farther so it's traveling less distance to the plate and all that.
Yeah. After I know you're still trying to decide where you're going to go to college, but do you know what you want to study in college?
I do, yeah. Actuarial science or something along the field, like with mathematics and statistics.
Yeah. What really got you into all
I've always liked math, and it's been my favorite subject in school growing up. And there's a few family friends that I've talked to that have gone into that career field and really liked it and excelled in there. So it was kind of just it fit well into my interests already.
that? Yeah. Just to kind of, how are you kind of approaching kind of the senior year? Because it's not that going to be that long until you walk across that stage and get your diploma. Well, like, how are you just trying to enjoy the moment just these last few months, whether it's on the field or in the classroom?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's just right around 3 months until graduation. So enjoying the last 3 months I have in Howell going to school with the kids I have for the last 12 years here. So it'll be a fun time.
Yeah. So, um, and then just finally, um, what would I mean, I know everybody wants to win, wants to win what would it mean? Because I don't want to, because obviously everyone wants to win the big title at the end of the year. But obviously you got to get there first. You got to accomplish this, and this. What would it mean to win this pretty tough division that you have?
A lot, especially last year. We lost to Northville in a closer game than I'm sure a lot of people thought going in, just because they had already beaten us twice already. So I think if we're able to come back and win the division, like we know we have the ability to, it'll be really cool.
All right. All right, Bryce. Thanks so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you later in the year.
Yeah, thanks.